Yasiel Puig steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there, strike one. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Florimon gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Wow, that's just a heck of a play at short. Once this ball gets over the pitcher's head, it becomes a do-or-die play. And you can see him field this thing and then whip it over to first all in one motion, and he just does get his man by about a step.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw to first ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 3-0. Francisco Cervelli will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
They pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. John Jaso stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Van Slyke is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Standing in, Josh Harrison. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Archimedes Caminero will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Archimedes Caminero.
A.J. Ellis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball's hit in the air to straightaway center for McCutchen. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 18.
Number 18 is going to hit here with his guys up by 3 in inning number 6.
Well, Matt, he's got some cushion to work with here, and he's throwing the ball well, so he's earned himself not only that chance to hit one more time, but more importantly, a chance to go deeper into this ball game out there on the mound.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Up top, it's 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0. Bad time for the command to do a disappearing act.
He will kick himself if he loses this guy.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher. That won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. He'll probably take it anyway.
Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Now a long throw home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey
Seager stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ground ball right side. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic run going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips. All of them singles. He's going to tough out all game long.
Now at the plate, Trace Thompson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Here's the 2-1. Oh, this is in the air to deep left field. And he's not going to get there. It's over his head. 1 run scored. 2 runs have scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
You know, guys, I think it's safe to say now that this ball game is getting away from him now. This is going to chase everybody home. It's a 3-run double. And you know what? If I look up there to section 311, I'm pretty sure I can see a fat lady singing.
Jared Hughes will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's 8-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Another run home to score in the inning, and it's not going to be charged to him, but still, he's got to find some way to get his guys out of this already.
Yasiel Puig strides in, grounded out his last time through. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Throw goes to third. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
He gives him a free 90 feet there with 1 away. Now, all of a sudden, you open up a wealth of chances of making a productive out and still getting that guy home.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And a slider that time as this ball hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you what, there is no better feeling for a hitter after being backed off the plate than to turn around and do this on the next pitch. That is just the ultimate. You think you can intimidate me? Think again.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the
and you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
In now is A.J. Ellis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Jasso is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Dodgers lead this one 10-0. Pedro Florimon will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. This is in the air to left. On the move is Van Slyke. 1 away.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
David Freese will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, David Freese.
Cold strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
1 out, nobody on. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Boy, this guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Starling Marte will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Back here in Pittsburgh. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Neftali Feliz will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Number 18 steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. In there, and it's 0-1. Feliz sets. Here it is on 0-1. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, Polanco looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, he's 0-3 now in the ball game. I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Lifted in the air out to right. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Now in the box, Justin Turner. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
If you're the hitter, your only thought process right here is get yourself on base. Pitcher has dominated this inning so far. 2 quick outs. You've got to do some damage to give the guys behind you a chance.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Gregory Polanco will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot. This offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Flares this one over toward first. But there to take it is Adrian. A nice play by Gonzalez, and that's out number one.
Boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? He's just making it look easy.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's thrown the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
In the air now, out to right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
The batter, third baseman, Jung-Ho Kang.
Jung-Ho Kang will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Corey Seager comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Trace Thompson will step in. He had that big 3-run double his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit high and deep out to left. Marte going back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And I'll tell you, it seems like all game long he's been on every pitch that he's seen. This one's no exception, and it might be his best swing so far. This just about gets out of here, and he'll wind up at second with a double off the wall.
Adrian Gonzalez will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Leaves is ready. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
1 out and a runner on second base. And this ball hits sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Yasiel Puig will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That's inside. 2-0.
With the runner at third, 2 away, I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, and that retires the side. Dodgers leave 1, but they're still in front 10-0. Francisco Cervelli will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
Francisco.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
I think he had him flinching on that one. That nearly came back to the inside corner.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight. And the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
John Jaso will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Has a look, now the pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Josh Harrison stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Up high, 2-1 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Into the box now, Pedro Florimon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Van Slyke is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. The Steel City at night, seen there from the split of the Ohio River, as we welcome you back to PNC Park. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Vogelsong will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 14, Ryan Vogelsong. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot. Number 59.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Van Slyke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The left fielder, number 33, Scott Van Slyke.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutcheon is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis Stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That misses. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. But this will get fouled. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Oh, that's a nice comeback from down in the count 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
In now, number 18. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Number 59 will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah,
Second baseman.
Mop-up time out there right 59. Now. Hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Quite a matchup here. These might be two of the top 3 or 4 candidates for Rookie of the Year.
The 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Hit in the air out to center field. Thompson is over. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 6. Left fielder.
Can't ask for much more out of a starting pitcher. Working on a 2-hit shutout right now.
Starling Marte stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Van Slyke on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
This has been a thoroughly dominating performance. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up for wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
2 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
They're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the third hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Andrew McCutcheon will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
One strike from the shutout. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 10-0. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either